Because you got the wrong size or wrong shoes on. If so, this is the perfect segment for you. Jennifer Ettinger is back. She's the founder of Fit Your Style. We also have Martine Fletcher, who is here with New Balance Canada. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome for the first time.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to have you on here. Jennifer, this whole segment really took place because of a segment you did a little while ago.
Yes.
We were talking about fall coming up, time to get some new kicks. Go.
You had so many good questions that came up in terms of what do we look for a shoe when it's breaking down, when do we change the shoe based on activity. So I went back and I thought, we can actually improve on last month and answer those questions in really great detail. So I brought the best of the best, Miss Martine here from New Balance Canada, to really share with us and educate us on what to choose, how to choose a shoe for your fitness style, and what to look for to ensure that you have a good, healthy shoe for your foot.
Okay, Martine, take us to where we make the common mistakes when we're picking a running shoes. Because for me, I pick color.
Oh goodness, yes. Color is great, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you want to think about what kind of foot you have. That's the first thing.
A wide foot, which is difficult to fit.
New Balance, actually, we have the most extensive width offering in the industry right now, so you should definitely check out New Balance if you have a wide foot, even a narrow foot. So we make from extra narrow to extra, extra wide. So we can definitely fit every. Oh, you know, I'll take that feedback back to the designers.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt. I was just curious. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
So I was going to say, this, for example, is a flat foot. So, you know, different arch types should be considered. If you do have a flatter foot, as you can see, my model here doesn't have an arch. So if you do have an arch,
It's a lot of pain.
to have an arch,
To
have
have
a flat foot.
yes.
And that's why it's so important to be in the right shoe. So if, for example, you do have a flatter foot, no arch, you do want to consider something that has this gray stuff on the inside. And I'll tell you what it is. So, for example, if you lie on one side of my bed and roll over to my husband's side of the bed, you go straight, boom. Because he's much heavier than I am. He's compressed that side of the bed so much. So if you think about a flat foot, they're pushing on the inside of the shoe. Just for example, like my husband,
you need more support on the
you
middle.
need something firmer on that side to resist the compression and keep your foot straight. So that's why this gray stuff, or it's called posting, technically exists. And if you have more of an arch, and you don't need that posting on the inside. So this is an example of a neutral shoe. So again, we have
Why don't
those
they tell
two
you this when you go to
extremes.
buy shoes? Why don't
They
just
should,
say, what's
Because
wrong
you need
with
to know what kind of sport you do or how you walk before you buy the shoe, right?
So why don't
that's
you walk
important.
us through, if we go into a store, what we should look for to get the best care in terms of getting the right shoe?
Absolutely. So this is called a Brannock device. All right. This, yes, a shoe measuring device, or foot measuring device, if you will. This should always be used. The person at the store, the retail sales associate, should always be measuring not just one foot, but both feet.
But is it not true that we all know our shoe size? So we walk in a store and we just pick the size that we know.
It's like a woman's bra size. And let me tell you why. Because most women believe they're wearing the right bra size, but then when they go to a professional, they're wearing the wrong size.
That's right.
Same too with the shoe.
You're right.
With the shoe. You're welcome. Go ahead.
You're right.
Continue.
Yes. So, you know, the dress shoes or the high heels that we wear will be one size. Our running shoes will be another size. Our cross trainers might be a different size. So depending on the last, and what a last is the shape of the shoe, right? So you and I might both be a size 7, but you said you have a wide foot. I have a bit of a narrower foot. My heel is quite narrow. My forefoot's quite wide. So there are different shapes of shoes, actually, to accommodate the different shapes of feet. So depending on, again, the last or the shape of the shoe, the size will be different. And that's why this is a guide. So we use this to figure out the starting point. And then, like I said, so the shoe fitters, the specialists will know.
Shoe specialist.
Shoe specialists.
that.
Now, Jennifer, as a fitness expert, do you see that in some of your clients where they come to work out with you, but they're not wearing the right shoe?
The horror.
Yeah.
They're wearing old shoes that are broken down, that have mud all over them, and the very first thing, it's actually a policy of my studio, is that you have to have brand new shoes for the studio, and you need to go and get them fitted. Whatever shoe that is that resonates with you, you need to have the right shoe, because it's my responsibility as well to take care of their health, right, and their form. And we're not going to be able to do that with a broken down shoe.
Let me put this in perspective. You change your tires when they start running out, but we'll wear our shoes all the way through until basically they fall off. I mean, what is the telltale signs that it is time for a new shoe?
Well, the first telltale sign that everybody knows about is the wear at the bottom, so the tread wearing out. But there are two more, I'm not sure, that are so commonly known. The first one, your joints will start to hurt where they never used to. So the cushioning in the shoe is now is dead, right? So now your joints have to do the shock absorbing. If you look at the midsole, so the white foam, the midsole foam on the shoe, if you start to see creasing or wrinkling, that means the foam is compressing and compressing and compressing and is no longer absorbing the shock from the activity that you're doing.
Okay, we have less than a minute. Can we just
Yeah.
go through quickly, 10 seconds, each shoe here that's on display, what sports they're for?
So this is a running shoe. It's called the 860. It's actually the Canadian Breast Cancer Edition. So a portion of the proceeds of the shoe do go to the Breast Cancer Foundation.
And that's
Good for
for
you.
running?
This is a running shoe for
Okay.
someone who requires stability.
Okay,
This
next.
is also a running shoe, right, for that neutral person. The 890 here is a very lightweight running shoe.
Oh,
So
the
again,
890, yes.
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 Why would you need a lightweight running shoe?
Well, it's the same. So I like driving SUVs. You like driving sports cars. It's personal preference and what you want out of your
30
shoe.
seconds.
Okay,
Last
and
one in
those
the
are the
back.
prettiest
Last
ones. I like
one,
those.
my favorite one. This is a cross trainer, so for weight training.
Ah, so not for running or high impact.
Correct.
Smaller
Correct.
sole.
Smaller sole,
You got
exactly,
it.
closer to the ground.
I'm with
All
you.
right, so for more information, you can go to fityourstyle.com. You want to get a good workout in with the right shoe, and you can also go to newbalance.ca. We'll be right back with the OSPCA right after this.
My kitty.